black girl, if you a black girl, if you a black girl, if you a black girl, do your thing.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Black as She podcast with your girl Jasmine Ivory. So today is just like a little random chat. We're going to talk about, I'm going to talk about multiple topics, but I'm going to try to stay on topic with one specifically. It's just going to, wherever this conversation goes, it's just going to let it just go there, okay? Because it's a lot that you can learn from in one. But today, I just want to talk about, let me start here. Like, women go through so much. Women go through so much, bro. Like, I know it's already obvious and it's evident and that's clear, but women, especially black women, like women in general, don't get me wrong, but especially like my podcast is Black as She podcast for a reason. Because as I mentioned before, you know, it's what I know, it's my culture, it's my background, it's my ethnicity, and that's what I relate to and relate with more. So yes, and I just want to talk about like a lot of our problems in society, really. So just like as women, and then again, you add black to that, that's an extra like double standard type of situation. So let me tell y'all, and I'm smiling, but it's really not anything. Well, I don't know, I'm smiling because I just thought it was very funny, just because if the woman knew who I was as a woman, then there wouldn't be no conversation that she had with her man. So anyways, speeding this thing up. So yesterday I went running, I've been going running slash walking. It's this couple, so I'm already peep. I'm very visual, I'm very observant. Anyway, it's just by nature, it's just how God created you, girl. So I'm walking and it's this couple and they're walking like their little dog. The little dog's so cute, y'all. It's like this little, so cute. But so they had their little dog, and the guy was walking the dog, and the woman, she was walking their baby in the little stroller or whatever. And she was so pretty, a black woman, black guy. She was so pretty. Like, for her to have just had a baby, her shape was bomb. I'm like, oh my gosh, her shape is so pretty. And I say that because I'm like looking at her carry, like push the baby, and I'm like, her shape is so pretty for her to just had a baby. In my head, I'm like, dang, that's how I want to look when I have a baby, which is why I'm out here now. You know, whenever my time come, I want to already be ready and be have myself a routine to where I can stick by that, whether I'm pregnant or not. So I'm like, dang, your shape is bomb, like damn. But so I'm just walking, I'm like, oh, and then I walk, and then I started running, and it seemed like, honestly, when I was walking up on them, they had already had some type of confrontation going on, like some type of commotion going on. It's just like she had a little attitude. She was like already getting on him about something. So I'm just like, let me mind my business, per usual, child. So I'm just like, I'm already laughing in my head because I'm like, she already going there, bro, about something. So I'm like, okay. And she actually had on her workout uniform, if I say workout uniform, baby, we are not in school. Her workout clothes. I don't know if they were married. So at this point, I'm just gonna say the father of her child. And so I'm walking or whatever, getting ready to run. I start running, and then they really start getting into it when I start running. So I don't know what that was about. However, I pretty much figured out what it was about like when I started running. And this is crazy, and I'm not like self-absorbed or anything like that, but it was just, when stuff is in your face, it's just in your face. So I'm running, and it's like a big bayou, like a big, huge bayou. So I'm running, walking, I did that all the way around, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe they're like back in their house or whatever, so like that. Why did I run right up on them? This couple that I've been talking about, why did I run right up on them, bro? And why, when I was running past them, because it's like it goes uphill, and then as you come back around, it goes downhill and then back uphill. So I was running down at this point. I had already ran across. So I ran down, passed them up again. Why this girl say, if you look at her, if you look at her, I'm telling you. And then I was like, I wanted to stop and say, sis, I promise I don't want your man. Like, for me, and this is how I know God just built me differently, and it's not like on no conceited, no arrogant type of bull crap. Like, it's for real, because for me, when a woman is dating a man, I automatically find the man unattractive. I don't know. I can't really explain it, y'all. Like, I really cannot explain it. Like, it's just something that clicks in my head. You're unattractive because you're unavailable. So what good are you to me? Like, for me. no. Like, I'm not going to say that I don't acknowledge the fact, like, okay, I will say that you're handsome, but you're still not attractive in that way to me. Like, damn, he's handsome, like he's fine, but he's not attractive to me. Once I know that he's taken, I don't know, it's really weird. I've never been that type of female, like, oh, he got a girlfriend, oh, let me push up on him and see if I can steal him, or see if I can, I just want to test and see if I still got it, and ruin somebody's relationship because I'm basing things and going off of ego and emotions and stuff like this just to see if I got it or if I can snatch him from her, or blah, blah, blah. I've never been that type of female. I'm like, oh, okay, you're in a relationship. Oh, okay, cool, bet. Like, what good are you to me? Like, what? I can't do nothing with you. Like, I can't do nothing with you. Don't want to try to do nothing with you. I wish y'all the best. So I'll just be like, I want to stop and say, sis, I promise, if you knew the type of woman that I was, like that I am, you would not even be going at this man like this, or like having this even be a conversation. But I say that full story to say this, like, women go through so much, especially Black women, and me just going back to me being observant. And the reason why I said that's how I am is for this particular reason. It's because I had already, like I said, when I first came outside and I was walking it's like a little distance I have to walk to even get to the bayou. So I didn't see them then, and I had to like cross the street to get to the bayou. When I crossed the street, that's when I saw them. And then I was like, oh, okay. So I had already peeped the scene as far as like, sorry, I'm crossing my leg because I just had my leg stretched out like this. I swear, this is what growing up with two older brothers, this is what it do to you. I be feeling like so tomboyish all the time, bro. But I'm really like a girly girl, but I really love being tomboyish at the same time. I just had my leg popped up like that, y'all. Let me cross it. This is my girly side. Come here, let me cross my legs a little bit on this couch. But anyway, I say, so I had already peeped the game, right? And I was like, okay, it's a baby that she's pushing. She's out walking. So to me, it automatically clicked like, okay, she just want to make sure she stays in shape and have that snapback as a new mommy, because it's very important for women in general to want to feel sexy, to want to feel like they're wanted, to want to feel like their body isn't the cause of like their significant other steering away from them and this and that, especially after having a baby. I haven't experienced, like giving birth, so I don't know how postpartum really works. I just hear about it a lot. And even with my niece and nephews, well, I have 3 nephews and 1 niece, but my brother, one of my brothers, my second oldest brother, he has 3 children on his own, and then my oldest brother, he has 1 child with his ex. But with the one with the 3 children, she's experienced it, and like I have witnessed it. So it's not, I know that it's nothing fun. I know that it's something that should be taken very seriously. I know that the chemical imbalance, like it really messes with their mind. And women, when it comes to postpartum, like women really contemplate like suicide and things like that. So it's very important. So when I already observed that she was pushing a baby, that's where my mind instantly went. So I can sit up here and say, that's why I'm like, sis, I wish I could just explain to you, but I don't even want you to know that I heard that. So I'm just gonna mind my business and keep going. But it's like, that part really just hit me, because I'm just like, dang, like, she must really be struggling with postpartum and really struggling with something for her to say that, or to acknowledge that maybe he's looking at another woman or something like that. Because the thing is, like, people look all the time, and I don't know, it just brought so many questions in my head. Like, do women think about stuff like this like getting pregnant and stuff like that, like pre-giving birth and things like that? And to be honest, I think I can answer that question. I feel like no woman in general, whether pregnant, have a baby or not, nobody wants their man looking at other women, just like no man wants their woman looking at another man. So but the thing is that we do have eyes. Like, I see I see beautiful women, I see handsome or fine men and things like that. Like, your eyes are going to wonder whether you're straight, gay, or whatever the case may be. Once again, I am straight. I feel like I keep having to say that because I do not want people to misconstrue like my messages, or to question in their little heads, because they may be that way, that I'm that way also. I'm not. I don't care what you are, but I'm not. I love everybody, like I always say, but no, I don't roll that way. I'm strictly, the motto. But and no, I'm not having sex. So yes, I said that to get a point across, y'all, not insinuating that I'm having sex out here. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and talk about that, because it's just like, I don't know, it's just so interesting to observe, and so interesting to just sit back and be like, wow, Like, women really go through so much, and that's why I don't understand how we stay in these toxic relationships, how women just tolerate so much, because we go through so much to have that added on baggage. We go through enough on our own, just as women and as Black women. Y'all owe yourselves to be at peace. Y'all owe yourselves to be sane. Y'all owe yourselves to be happy, to experience pure joy. Wish I could have just told old girl, sis, I don't want him. I promise you I don't want him. He was not even my type. And I don't really just have a type, but I just know what I like and what I don't like. And no, sis. And then that on top of, he was already with you. Oh, sister, I'm your sis. Baby sis. No, I don't know if she's older than me or not, but like, I just wanted to give her a hug. Like, don't worry about him, because people are gonna look. Like, even I look if it's something attractive, but that don't mean I want him. Especially if I see a girl next to him, that don't mean I want him. I just be like, damn, sis did the thing. Sis did that. She snatched at me and whoop. You feel me? Like, she got a handsome one. Now, how he treats her, that's what I'm saying. Outside looking in, we looking at physical appearance. We don't know how he really treating her. I would hope he will be treating her as good as he look, you know, well, you feel me? But yeah, we don't really be knowing. We just be on the outside looking in. So I'll be like, yeah, my sis got her one and he Black. Oh, is she Black? Black love all the way. Y'all know, if you follow me on my regular IG. If y'all follow me, send me a DM. Tell me that y'all are following me from YouTube, because I've been getting a lot of follows lately, which is really weird, because I don't even get that many views, as much follows as I've gotten. So that's why I'm like, I don't follow people back for real. Like, so yeah, y'all following me from YouTube on here. I'm friendly, y'all. I'm kind. I'm nice, like in real life. But so y'all just send that to me, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll follow you. But yeah, so that's all I want to get on here to talk about. Okay, so let me get up off of this thing so I can get y'all out another video. And until next time, boos.